Welcome back to our discussion video about Asian fishing.
Woo!
Okay?
Second part. Let's go.
Second part. So we're just gonna
dive back in on
dive right back in.
Yep.
Okay, and let's talk about this. Another common trend that they have is that these e-girls, these cute little real-life anime girls, seem to perpetuate the stereotype that Asian women are cutesy, childlike, and most importantly, submissive.
Yes, that's the big one. They don't want the women to look submissive.
Sure.
But let me ask you a question, Mike. Just how do you like your women?
Well, I'm not going to use the word submissive.
But
I like them pretty easygoing, you know?
Okay.
I'll say this. Throughout all my relationships, I have just naturally taken a more dominant role in our relationship. It tends to, you know, I am definitely taking a back seat where Mike is taking the front seat and yelling at people, and I like that. See, the thing is, with this submissive nature, I will call myself a little submissive here. I definitely enjoy having someone just dominating the conversation. A big man.
A big man. I do enjoy having someone around that can take charge.
And guys, you know, I like a cute little girl. I want my girlfriend to be like doing all the cute stuff. Give me like special gifts, like you know, do me a scarf. How do you like?
Sew a scarf?
Yeah, like is it sew? No, it's not sew.
It's crochet.
Yeah, crochet me a little scarf, man.
Knit.
I want my scarf. Where's my scarf?
Sorry, I gotta learn how to knit first.
Make me chocolate for Christmas.
Valentine's Day, I thought.
For Valentine's Day as well. I want
chocolate all year
two
round.
chocolates, okay? That's what I want. Is it because the animes have taught me that that's what ideal girlfriend is supposed to be? Sure.
Apparently, yes.
But they are. I want my woman that way. How about that? And that's coming from an Asian man.
Yep.
It's not coming from a white man. I think it's coming from all men that they just don't want a partner who just gives them a hard time all the time and is extremely opinionated.
Yes.
I don't think that is what men seek in a partner. And you know, just to add to that a little bit, there is a recent trend of, you know, Asian men being seen as more attractive.
Yes.
Maybe, just maybe, that there's a decline in masculinity in the West. Maybe a lot of Western women like K-drama so much because in the K-drama, you know, the dude knows what's up, man.
I thought you were gonna say
push you against the wall and just
they take what they want and they
that's what I did first date. I took her, man.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And she loved it.
You know? Plus one more thing, I don't know. If my stereotype as a white woman was being cutesy and submissive, and I mean, it's not the worst stereotypes. I'm just saying. It
really isn't. I mean, it's
not the worst.
Is
like
Asian girl being cute a bad stereotype?
Like, is that bad? Cutesy?
Hey, I mean, gosh, is that the thing that you're complaining about? How many bad stereotypes do Asian guys have to put up with? Name me one good stereotype. Well, I mean, smart. You know, I am a genius, but
smart, and that's it.
That's it.
Can't drive.
And people call us
small
nerdy
PP,
for being smart.
Nerdy.
Hey.
Math. Buck teeth. No, I'm sorry. Just start getting really racist.
You're just kidding.
Pointy hats. Ching chong.
I've seen a lot of Asians finding it already offensive if you intentionally draw your eyeliner in a way that makes your natural round eye look more slanted. And we see that type of makeup a lot on e-girls, streamer girls, cosplayers. It's really trendy right now. If you combine that with typical sexy Japanese schoolgirl aesthetic or kawaii clothes, and on top of that you act all cute, submissive, childlike, and sexual, not only are you perpetuating these stereotypes that we East Asians are trying to get rid of.
How do you get rid of those kind of stereotypes? You got to be the opposite of those things, apparent. I guess, like to get rid of that kind of stereotype.
Yeah, to combat that stereotype, just do not be cute.
Do not be cute. Do not be sexual.
And look old.
Look
just
old.
Look aged. Look battered. That would tell them. That would show them
get 'em.
that we are not
stupid Asian
attractive
stereotypes. Take that away from them. You don't need to look young and beautiful all the time.
And cute.
While
and
white
adorable.
women are just crumbling before your eyes.
Hey.
Sorry, I don't mean to remind you of that.
Referring
back to when she says that this is a trendy thing among e-girls and a lot of girls just dressing up like Asian women, they're cosplaying. And I don't see why they want to gatekeep that cosplaying is now just for Asian people.
No, just for Japanese people.
Just for Japanese people.
Japanese people came up with the term cosplay.
Yeah.
Therefore, only Japanese people can do cosplay. Is that what you mean?
Sorry, everyone at a convention. No more. Unless you're Japanese, cannot wear any costume of your favorite character.
This seems kind of insane.
White people who cosplay as Asians also love to dress in children's clothes and act all childlike.
Because that's what anime girls do, man.
They're not trying to dress. Asian women, I mean, they don't do this. They're not trying to be Asian. They're trying to be anime girls. Everyone wants to be an anime girl. No doubt.
I want myself an anime girl.
I want an anime girl.
You know what? If I didn't have Gwen, I would be hugging those pillows with the anime girl on it.
Me too. Like, anime girls are the best. We can all agree on that.
They are.
And that is why there are girls dressing up as them. They're not dressing up as Asian women.
Is that too hard of a concept for you to understand, buddy?
Yeah, buddy.
Perfect example of how white people who Asian fish pushed real Asians out of a space where they were showing off their unique styles and aesthetic.
Unique style and aesthetics. Is that what you're really claiming? Now, let's take a little history course back maybe 2 years or so.
Only 2 years.
Who is the person who pushed this?
Who began this all?
Who pushed this e-girl, e-thought trend onto the mainstream?
Pause the video and comment down below. See if you can guess who it is.
It's Belle Delphine.
Belle Delphine! My girl Belle Delphine!
Before Belle Delphine, the term ahegao was never even like it's never in the mainstream. Belle Delphine pushed into the mainstream.
Oh my gosh!
And
now
honestly,
everyone does it.
Honestly, I mean, you know, if you're really trying to play technicality, all the e-girls that I see are essentially like they're like you don't see a lot of Asian e-thoughts, man.
I don't know. They're mainly white girls.
They're mainly white girls, okay? Because they don't have respect for their bodies, so they go online and then they sell it, okay, for views and likes and subscription monies, okay? And Asian girls, they're more likely to be raised by a nuclear family, so they have dignity, okay? They have self-respect. Their bodies are a temple.
Yes.
Okay, they're pure. Just like the stereotype. After Belle Delphine pushed it onto the mainstream, some Asian thotties discovered that this is a thing, and then they got in on it.
And they're trying to do it themselves. And so what?
How can you claim that this is the unique style and aesthetics of Asian girls? That's unbelievable. If more Asian girls decide to get in on this e-thought game, okay, we wouldn't even have this problem in the first freaking
Belle
place.
Delphine would go bankrupt, all right?
Yeah, there are no good Asian e-girls. Give me a couple references for research purposes. So I don't know, man. I mean, you know, you try. How about that?
I would like to see that. Everyone, do your best e-girl makeup and send it our way in the WeChat group.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
And also, a lot of the times when I start talking to a guy, at first everything seems normal, but then they have these weird expectations of me that I'm submissive and pure and modest, you know, like not every East Asian girl is like that, bro.
Sounds to me that she is dating a bunch of European dudes, okay? A bunch of white guys.
Yeah.
Huh, that is a little bit interesting, huh? So she, on one hand, is dating all these white guys, affirming the stereotype that Asian women in the Western world refuse to date Asian guys.
She's not dating
and then
Asian
at
guy.
the same time, you know what's the best thing that's ever happened to Asian men in like the last like decade? Asian men in Western world? E-thoughts.
E-thoughts.
E-girls.
Build a
Gamer
thing.
girls.
Oh yeah.
Okay? These girls who, some of them might be infatuated with the Asian culture,
Yeah,
okay?
like
At
this-
least they watch some anime.
Or K-pop. They're really into K-pop.
They dabble.
They dabble, maybe.
Okay?
They love
so they're
their games.
exposed to the Asian culture.
Yes.
They know they're Asian men.
Yes.
Okay? And
And
you
they are-
also want to stop that from happening to us?
They are giving the attention that they so crave. You want to take that away from them? You want these Asian men to go hungry
How is that fair?
and horny?
So
They're
horny.
so horny.
They just want So let's push some final thoughts on this, huh? What do you think? Are these girls Asian fishing? Is Ariana Grande Asian fishing?
I really don't think Ariana Grande is.
I think she is
fishing.
Asian fishing.
I don't think she's going out to be like, I need to look Asian. Maybe. I don't know.
I think,
That's
well, look, they've probably done polls and stuff,
Okay.
and then they realized that like her old style of appropriating another culture is out of date. So
they gotta try another one.
gotta try
you know,
because the Asian stuff is all the hype these days.
it
you know?
is. Yeah, and that was probably gonna get her a lot more money.
She was
so.
like, I'm gonna hop on that.
Alright.
But are these e-girls? Are these like TikTok girls Asian fishing?
No. They just want to be anime girls.
They just want to be anime girls.
That's all everybody wants
Honestly,
to be.
man, I mean, if we're really talking about Asian beauty standard,
Yeah.
like
It's way different than what
it's way
e-thoughts are
different.
doing.
My taste in Asian women is not like this at all. I mean,
no.
if we're really talking about it, go look up Korean beauty pageant. How about that?
Yeah.
And that is they all look the same,
They don't look too different.
but that's the ideal beauty
That's the
standard.
beauty standard.
Okay, and they look great. They look great in my mind. I don't want any deviation from that classic, good-looking with the eyebrow face. Okay, I that's how I like my Asian women. Not that I like Asian women anymore because I have you.
Thanks, buddy.
But
I
you know,
am
in
Asian
general,
fishing, yeah.
in general,
I am Asian fishing now,
Because-
so
yeah, because-
you're working your way.
you're
You're pushing
I'm
the
blending
Asian
it in.
beauty
I'm blending
standard.
it in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
you're a
ha-
Frankenstein of all aesthetics.
I am.
I fished her. I fished her hard. I hooked her.
He hooked me and fished me in, and now
And I
I'm a
reeled her in,
I'm
baby.
big ol' Asian fish. Sounds so weird.
Thank you guys for watching. And hit the like button, man.
Hit that like button if
And
you still like
subscribe to
us.
us.
If-
Subscribe to us.
Yeah, if you still like us at this point, hey.
And let's
that's
talk
good.
about other videos that you want us to discuss. Huh?
Yeah.
Leave a comment down below. Let us know. What's up?
Give us some more people to scream at.
Yeah.
How about that?
We need ideas.
We love
Okay. All right. So see you guys on the next one.
Wait, do this. Bye. Bye. I don't know how. What do you that?
Dang. That definitely turns me on.
Oh wow. Okay.